The King's Decree, Forbidden Hearts. Today, I am sharing a sensitive love story with you, Adewale, the charming and brave young warrior, known for his loyalty and valor. Adebisi, the beautiful and kind-hearted daughter of a wealthy trader, whose heart belongs to Adewale. King Oba Akinjide, the wise and respected king who prioritizes tradition and the welfare of his kingdom. Ireti Adebisi's childhood friend, who secretly loves Adewale and harbors jealousy towards Adebisi. Chief Olumide Adebisi's father, a loyal subject to the king, who values tradition and seeks a powerful alliance through his daughter's marriage. Orunmila, the village seer, who foresees the consequences of the forbidden love. Central conflict: Adewale and Adebisi's love blossoms in a society bound by strict traditions. Their love faces the ultimate test when King Oba Akinjide decrees that Adebisi must marry a powerful warrior from a neighboring village to secure an alliance. The decree sets off a chain of events filled with deception, betrayal, and a fight for true love against all odds. The blossoming love village marketplace. Adewale and Adebisi share a tender moment amid the bustling market, showcasing their deep connection. Adebisi's home chief Olumide informs Adebisi of the king's decree, shattering her dreams of a future with Adewale. The king's decree: King Oba Akinjide announces the marriage decree to the village, emphasizing the importance of tradition and alliances. Orunmila's hut. The seer warns Adewale and Adebisi about the impending consequences of defying the king's decree. Forbidden meetings, sacred grove. Adewale and Adebisi meet secretly, vowing to fight for their love despite the dangers. Village path Ireti, driven by jealousy, spies on the couple and plots to reveal their meetings. The betrayal. Chief Olumide's compound Ireti informs Chief Olumide of Adebisi and Adewale's secret meetings. The village square Chief Olumide confronts Adewale in front of the villagers, demanding he stay away from Adebisi. The final stand. The king's court, Adewale pleads with King Oba Akinjide to reconsider the decree, declaring his undying love for Adebisi. Ancestral shrine. Adebisi prays for the ancestors' intervention, seeking a way to be with Adewale. Battlefield. A dramatic confrontation ensues as Adewale fights the chosen warrior for Adebisi's hand. Orunmila reveals a prophecy that changes King Oba Akinjide's perspective on love and tradition. Village celebration. The village celebrates the union of Adewale and Adebisi, marking a new era of love and unity. Village marketplace scene. A bustling African village marketplace set in Yoruba culture, with colorful stalls, traditional clothing, and vibrant atmosphere. Adewale, a young warrior, and Adebisi, a beautiful maiden, share a tender moment among the crowd. Traditional clothing, cultural artifacts, and smiling faces. Adebisi's home scene. Inside a traditional Yoruba compound with detailed cultural artifacts, Chief Olumide, a stern-looking elderly man, speaks to Adebisi, a young woman in vibrant traditional attire. Facial expressions showing concern and sadness. A majestic Yoruba royal palace with intricate designs and cultural symbols. King Oba Akinjide, a regal figure in traditional royal attire, addresses the gathered villagers. Emphasize traditional clothing, regal artifacts, and attentive villagers. Orunmila's hut scene. A mystical Yoruba seer's hut filled with cultural artifacts and traditional symbols. Orunmila, an elderly seer, with a wise expression, warns Adewale and Adebisi. Emphasize the mystical atmosphere and traditional clothing. Sacred grove scene. A serene Yoruba, sacred grove with lush greenery and ancient trees. Adewale and Adebisi meet secretly, expressing love and determination. Traditional clothing, natural elements, and tender facial expressions. Village path scene. A winding path through a Yoruba village with traditional huts and cultural decorations. Ireti, with a jealous expression, spies on Adewale and Adebisi, emphasize the traditional environment and emotional tension. Chief Olumide's compound scene. A traditional Yoruba compound with cultural artifacts and decorations. Chief Olumide, with an angry expression, confronts Adewale in front of the villagers. Emphasize traditional clothing, intense facial expressions, and village setting. The King's Court scene. Inside the grand Yoruba royal court with regal decorations and cultural symbols. Adewale, with a pleading expression, speaks to King Oba Akinjide. Emphasize traditional clothing, regal atmosphere, and emotional expressions. Ancestral shrine scene. A sacred Yoruba ancestral shrine with traditional symbols and offerings. Adebisi prays with a hopeful expression, seeking the ancestors' intervention. Emphasize traditional attire, cultural artifacts, and a serene atmosphere. Battlefield scene. A dramatic Yoruba battlefield with Adewale and the chosen warrior in traditional warrior attire. A fierce confrontation ensues with intense expressions and dynamic poses. Emphasize traditional clothing, cultural symbols, and action-packed scene. Celebration scene. A joyful Yoruba village celebration at the royal palace with vibrant decorations and cultural festivities. Villagers celebrate the union of Adewale and Adebisi, showcasing unity and happiness. Emphasize traditional clothing, joyful expressions, and festive atmosphere.